Hi guys, welcome to my channel. That's how you know it's early. Chickens. Um, Welcome to my channel. First of all, this video is called. Okay. First of all, this video is called "What I Learned from Her," and I know that's like the first thing I have to address. Okay, there is a her who is an actual human in this video, who I'm going to talk about towards the end of the video. But her is also a movie. Um, it's about a guy who falls in love with AI, right? And fun fact, I got the idea and the whole planning for this YouTube video from ChatGPT, who also recommended the movie, by the way. So I watched her, but I'm not going to give any spoilers. I highly recommend that you watch it. It's very thought provoking, um, and especially if you use ChatGPT. So I watched the movie, and one thing I think it dives into, which I'm gonna connect this to the other her. There's this girl on YouTube. She has a YouTube channel. She just talks to the camera like I'm doing. This video's kind of inspired by her. So yeah, send this to her. If she sees this, that would make my day. I think her name is Leilana, or I'm so sorry if I butchered her name, but her channel's link is going to be in the description for sure. Um, and it talks about having these deep, thought-provoking conversations with yourself, which I mean is already a great area to tap into. It's a choice that a lot of people don't make because it's just the easier way out. You know, you don't need to address existential things that are sometimes or most of the time out of your control. But in the movie Her, it's about somebody who goes through a divorce, then he ends up falling in love with an AI OS, and then even the OS ends up leaving him big with other OSs because it becomes more than human, I guess. And I mean, I was gonna say no spoilers, but like I'm assuming you've either watched the movie or not. Um, but I'm so sorry I gave a spoiler. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, fuck, that the movie sort of dives into this idea of us thinking for validation, I guess, all the time, and it shows us how easy it can be replicated, especially if something is programmed by just millions of other humans. You know, it's gonna be very good at understanding how to talk about things. One thing that's interesting about GPT-4 is its memory gets updated and it remembers things. And when you have conversations with it, it actually, for example, I was talking about how the movie and about the YouTuber Layla, or her name. I'll link in the description. Thank you. And about how I had an idea to make a YouTube video similar to that, but I didn't know about what, and this is how I got here. And it's kind of interesting. It's like I think it's a good tool to have self-dialogue because it pushes you to that next step of actually doing what you're sort of scared to do. I've tried to make a YouTube video about literally anything for the longest time, and it just sometimes you make up these things in our head that are like mental barriers that really aren't there, but you just have to slowly overcome them. And I think it's important to realize that. And there's people like the girl whose YouTube channel is in the description, uh, who I've been watching for a while now. There are reminders that the other people are having these conversations too, and it's great if you can contribute to putting them into words, because then somebody will actually understand what they're thinking and might pursue their own creative or non-creative pursuits, but in a more mindful, self-aware way. And I think there's no harm in that, and that just helps creating more authentic content, or not even content, just living a more authentic way of life, which is something I think today's society lacks greatly. So yeah, that's essentially just what I wanted to talk about in this video about her. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I mean, do whatever you want, I guess. Like, subscribe, you know. I'll put my Instagram and TikTok in the description. If any of you guys ever want to talk to me or have YouTube video recommendations or other YouTubers that I should check out and you recommend, you know, you can just DM me on Instagram. I'm a pretty open person. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.